For me, it's the beauty of NVC. We can connect across the differences and find new and better and exciting and delightful and fun ways to be.
And fully enjoying joy as well when it's there.
Yeah, you can really see that because this is my life's work.
Well, here it's afternoon already. Good morning to you, though. How can I be truly nonviolent within myself?
It's when people are opening their hearts, and it's one too.
I'm the Dutch person,
Yeah.
so that's my unique point, bringing the connection with the community. That's also why I said immediately when I heard that the IIT was organized in the Netherlands, I thought I want to be there. The other thing is, I think, like you said in the beginning, just to work together.
My favorite way to reply to that is like, how much time do you have? I know we don't have that much time, so I'll be brief. I suppose when I was growing up, there was no word for it. Now, in English-speaking like literature, you'd call it like cross-cultural upbringing, or even like third culture.
My history and the history of my people really lives in me, and it is alive. So I was born under communism, so been working with inner liberation, finding your strength, finding your resources, finding your power, finding your beauty within, regardless of the external situation and environment.
Because I learned to distinguish between guilt and shame, which was with me from my youth till I got to know NVC with about 45, and responsibility. And I realized that with guilt and shame, I'm living in the past with situations I cannot change. And in this situation, or in this case, I even was not born yet at that time. So I certainly was not responsible for what my parents, grandparents, family did at that time. And I realized it's important what I am doing today.
There really is a sense that we are there for each other. There is a sense that, generally speaking, and of course there's always going to be people who get left behind or go through isolation, but as a collective kind of culture, the people are there for each other, and they will feed each other, house each other, support each other.
Yeah, and that's why I really like the topic of this IIT, interdependence. I think that is, yeah, life is about interdependence, and in this IIT we are there together to experience it, to create it, to see what it brings when we have this focus on it, I would say.
We can address the epidemic of loneliness by acknowledging our interconnectedness and finding even small ways to live that, and potentially even big ways to live that, by really creating a depth of community and a depth of trust with the people around us.
Is interdependence not only between human beings, but also with our environment. So we are dependent on having trees on the earth and having animals and having plants. And if we destroy everything, how will we survive? So for me, this focus on interdependence is something very important for me.
Another edge that I do bring, and I'm really proud of it, is the awareness of boundaries. How to say no to behaviors that are hurting us or what matters to us. I am offering embodied practices.
Marshall did a lot of this work in populations that were in countries that were affected by trauma and different ways of suffering and disaster, you know, and I track that kind of trauma work to his work on reconciliation, forgiveness, what we now call depth work, you know.
And you can witness quite often the shift when they realize, it's about needs. Okay, why am I so much struggling? It's about needs, and my feelings are related to the needs. And so it's not the other person's responsibilities that I'm feeling like this. So this relief, it's so wonderful to witness.
Yeah.
Yes, absolutely. And what it means to really take your space for yourself and for what matters to you. Because for me, NVC is complete, it's amazingly elegant and simple.
Yes, that's the integration, isn't it? You walk
Yeah.
from your subconscious into your verbal conscious and
Yeah.
then back again, and it's almost like embroidering it together.
Yeah.
So I think as a man, I can relate to and understand certain things that a lot of men feel and experience in a way that women just don't or can't. And of course, vice versa.
Is it realness, authenticity, and space? So that means that, yeah, I really would like to see who you are and what's happening in you. And oh yeah, there's also things happening in me. And
So that we could really grow together as human beings.